Today I'm going to demonstrate how to automatically back up config files from a Cisco iOS device to a TFTP server. Now I'm running Linux on my host machine and I've had to create a interface called a tap interface which will be a bridge between GNS3 and my host machine. Um, so I'll connect up Fast Ethernet 00 on the Cisco device, and the new interface I created is this tap 100. So I think that's already booted up. So the tap interface is in its own separate subnet from my main LAN, let's say. So what I need to do is put this Cisco router inside of that subnet on this interface. Do no shut that. I also need to do a default route to the tap interface. Okay, so let's just verify we can ping it. Okay, and now my Linux host is on 192.168.0.23. Okay, and we have connectivity. Now to do this, it's really straightforward. You go to config T, and actually, first of all, before I do that, let's do a clock set, and the time is 1500 on the 4th of June 2021. Okay, because for this to work well, you probably need to set up NTP as well. Okay, so we'll go into the archive config, and first of all, I will set a path, and we're using TFTP for this. And the address will be 192.168.0.23 slash, I'll do a dollar and a H. I'll add one of those as well. So the $H just represents the host name of the router. So in this case it'll be R1. And now we could do a write memory, so that whenever we save the config, it will automatically back up to the TFTP server. And then one other thing that we can do is we could do a time period as well. And we need to say how many minutes we want this particular config or this particular device to back up its config. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to set this to 1 minute. Okay, and I'll exit that. I'll exit that. I'll just do a write mem there. We have a look at our TFTP server, and that is our first config there, and it's already saved another one there. So R1 June the 4th, at that time 1501, I guess that's seconds. Now then, let's change the host name. We'll call this test. And we see the host name there is changed to test. We can also do a diff between these two files to see what the actual difference in the config is. So those are just the dates when things would change. So this is take away, so this was taken away, and then this was added. Here we can see the host name R1 was removed and then the hostname test was added. We can change this back. And 1503, which is that one there. So again, we can do a diff between this one and this one. And then we can see R1 was added. Okay, so let's just add a loopback interface. So let's do a diff again between that file and this file. And we can see the loopback interface has been added. And that's it really. Simple as that. Thank you for watching.